101 Wanna Beat, Nashville's home for hip-hop and R&B. As promised, got a special guest on the juice today. DeeGoodz, what up, dude?
Yo, what's up, man? Everything is all good. Nashville, what's going on?
That's what's going on. So, you got a new mixtape or album?
It's an album.
It's an album. Okay, so EP. You know, you artists, y'all have all these different names: LP, EP, mixtape. So I don't be knowing what be going on. Okay.
So explain, explain to the people that don't know what's like the difference between an EP, a mixtape, album.
Alright, on some just game stuff, like right. It's all about. It really don't matter as long as the music you listen to, right?
Okay.
At the end of the day, but on some paperwork stuff, business-wise, right? When you pitch into a label, right, they're gonna count your album sales and all of that, but you know, your mixtape and whatever, like that's just
for the people.
Yeah, random projectors, you feel me? So, like, they can't, you know, you automatically selling some stuff. You calling it an album and you getting retail sales, you know what I mean? They gonna count you up, but you know, it's a mixtape, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you got it out now, Good Money Volume 2. Speak on the creative process of making that, because it's really like, as I was listening to it, it's kind of like, it's real vibe, like, you know what I'm saying, it's got something that you kind of, you know, if you smoke, if you drink, it's kind of like, to me, that's the feel I got from it. So it was like the creative process for you when you made it.
I just wanted to make something like, you know, when you bumping like that old good Southern music, you know what I mean? Something you can ride to. So on the East Coast, you know, they listen to music basically through headphones,
right?
Because you know they commuters, right? But down south, we riding in the whip, like it's got a bang.
That's deep. You don't ever think about that. No, that's deep.
True.
Yeah, that's the analytics. That's how we thinking though. You know what I'm saying? We breaking it down like that. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, off that alone, you know, you want to tend to somebody from the South, you want people to feel it from the South, you got to ride to it, they got to vibe to it, got to be able to space out to it, so,
okay, your growth as an artist, like, so how did that come about, like finding your sound and, you know, just growing as an artist? Did that just come over time? Does it come with experimenting with different producers? Like, how does that come about?
It's kind of crazy. I mean, I've been in the game a long time, so I was my own artist development.
Okay.
It's trial and error on what works and what don't work. And so from that, you know, you get in your pocket. You know, a lot of times in today's time, you seeing an artist, they dropping one song, one project, they famous.
Right.
Yeah, right.
You know, ain't no real development. They don't really know who it is. They just, somebody told them, oh, that's hot. That's making us some money right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. Do that. Give me a whole tape of that, right? So you don't really know what they capable of or what they actual true sound is, you know. But luckily for me, I've been doing this on my own, so
you got a chance to grow as an artist and find what you like.
Like what's my vibe? Like, you know, I'm a chill guy anyway. I'm not really the, you know, I can, you know, in different, you know, it's a type of time. Whatever type of time we on, I'm gonna be on that. You know what I mean? But you know,
that's dope. So I'm gonna say this as I was listening once again to the album. If you can compare yourself to another artist, because I'm gonna say this is gonna be a bold one, but I really feel like Outkast. I really got the Outkast type of vibe.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. I mean, Outkast, of course, is something I'm gonna strive to be like. You feel me? I'm really trying to make the best DeeGoodz sound. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be all that in one, all my influences in one. You know what I mean? I can't even lie. Like, I was definitely bumping Outkast. I can't tell you that ATLians wasn't you know what I mean, a definite, you know, inspiration to me. So, you know, that alone.
Okay.
So I got a question for you. I know that you lived on the East Coast and you moved down south. So what influenced you more? Was it down south music? Was it East Coast music? Was it a mixture? Like, what was it?
I think it allows me to have my own little style of like, I'm like a East Coast verse on a down south beat.
Dope.
You know?
That's dope. That's dope.
I'm gonna leave it like that.
Okay, so the single out right now, Down South Hustlin. Speak on that, right?
Down South Hustling. That's the, you know, that's the campaign. That's what we doing. That's what y'all doing. That's what we doing. We down South hustling.
Straight
we trying to get it. You know what I mean? It's about success. It's about achievement. It's about aspiration. About ambition. You know what I mean? In the South, it's one of the hardest places to make it from. Like, you know, there's so many different lanes of adversity that you face. You know what I mean? We still got racism down here. Like, then you're not in a major city of where these offices are and where the action is actually happening. So to be a Southern artist, you know what I mean, especially from Tennessee, you know what I mean, you kind of got to work extra hard. You got to
10 times harder.
With this being country music city, right, you really got to put your foot down a little harder than, you know.
Exactly. You got to be down south hustling. You know
Exactly. I like that.
Can't be out here down south chilling. You got to be out here down south hustling. And that's exactly what we doing, man. Everything is all good, you know.
All right. So look, earlier we was talking about China. You kind of gave me some insight on how you said, you know, you had a show in China, and they banned hip hop. Can you speak on that? Because you caught me off guard. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, so you know, I got some friends over in China, and they was trying to book me for my first show over there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Apparently, I got a couple fans. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to see DeeGoodz. Like, you know, and then as we were getting the show, I had already got the deposit, getting ready to get my flight and everything, and then the news popped up that Chinese government kind of banned vulgar hip hop. So, you know,
because even though it's chill, I'm like, man, your music really chill. I'm like, I feel like they should let it slide.
Yeah, but I ain't really trying to get caught up in no Chinese jail.
Right.
Like I said, something crazy. So, you know, I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna take my little bread and chill over here. You know, I still gonna go visit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to check out Shanghai or something one day. So.
That's a dope connection. I don't know how did you make a connection with somebody from America that moved over there to China that booked you?
Streetwear, man. Like, you know, follow me on the gram, DeeGoodz. You know what I'm saying? Give Jiggy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So where do you see yourself in like the next 5 years? Like, what's next for DeeGoodz? Like, what can we expect? Like,
you know, I'll tell you some plans that I got for 2018. I want to open an all goods store in Nashville. That's like one of my goals, you know what I mean?
So what would it consist of, clothes or?
I want to do kind of like the buy, sell, trade thing.
Okay.
So I can be able to sell independent brands, be able to put some people on. Also, I want to be able to do some things for, like, you know, Nashville is school uniform based. So I got some ideas for that, you know, school system, holla at me.
So you can get them fresh still, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think that individuality and self-expression is needed in the community. That's how, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we want to create artists, we want creators, people that's inventing, like, you know, the person, you know, with the next cure for the disease we need in the world could be from Antioch or East Nashville, South Nashville, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to develop these talents and, you know, put creators and people that think alike in the same environments, and you know what I mean?
Because they're right here in the city, like you said, yo.
Yeah, that's one thing that allowed me to be able to kind of progress when I was coming up. Is, you know, we had different like spots like, you know, Fat Cap, spots like Bullets and Mullets, spots like Old Love is Earth, you know what I mean? Just different, you know. Now we got Rooted, like different places, like where, you know, if you into the arts or you into some like creative stuff, and whether it be I just name stuff on fashion, right? But you could be into sneakers, like you could be into rap, like, right? So my goal and my vision is to kind of create like a creative space. I kind of already got that going on down in Alabama, like a trial when I did with one of my partners, feel me? And you know what I'm saying, that they developed and I was able to be a part of. And I just want to bring that back to the city. So
you be all over the map. He said about 3-4 different states, so that's dope that you getting around.
You gotta move around, though.
Oh yeah, you gotta move around. We be busting moves, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it's gotta be. Like I said, we from the South, man, from Nashville. Like I remember back in the day, I used to say think about if Buck would have never did what he did, then we would have never even had nothing to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, as a stepping stone, you know.
You know, so like, you know, we gotta carry the flag, like allow people to, you know, see what we got going on. You see what's going on in Memphis. Everybody out there shaking right now. You know? Our time is ticking. Like Nashville, you know, on the map. Like everybody just keep working, staying positive. You know, start growing together and just like hustling together. Like, you know what I mean? Let's think of ways that we like not for self, but for the culture. Like for the city, for the community, for the future. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think so. So where you see like, as far as Nashville hip hop right now, even as a whole, as a city, where you see the city versus back in the day and now?
I mean, everybody rapping. That's a good thing. I mean, shoot, when I was coming up, everybody was gangbanging and stuff like that. A lot of my friends I played high school football with was going to jail and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to see people doing something more positive, like you got hip hop shows. It's a rapper every week with a new show. You know what I'm saying? Like that's good. Like Like, what's wrong with that? At least people working now. Now let's you know, some people, everybody lane ain't the rap, right? So those people that ain't the lane of rap, let's learn music business. Let's learn how to structure this. You know what I mean? Let's have some people go get some internships at places. Bring that back. Bring that knowledge back. Let's get the city structured. You know what I mean? Like, let's really do this. You know what I'm saying? So that's how everybody got to be thinking. And there's people out there working. There's people, you know, trying to make their mark. You know what I mean? Like I said, I be seeing you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
And you know, that's just what we got to continue. Everybody doing that simultaneously. And, you know, we're going to lift as we climb.
So how do you feel about the state of music, like outside of Nashville? Like, how do you feel about it, like in all, with a lot of just, they say, mumble rappers and all of this kind of stuff that be going on?
I'm gonna keep it like this. Young black men is able to feed their families off of art. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like no matter who don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't understand it, it's not for you. You know what I mean? But something positive. Right, the message could always be better. You know what I'm saying? They were saying that back in the day when rap first started.
Right.
You know what I mean? But self-expression is self-expression.
Regardless of what it is.
Yeah,
right.
Like, you know what I mean? And creativity is creativity. You know what I mean? Art is art. You know, so it can't be judged. It can only be questioned to whether it's tasteful or distasteful or quality or not quality.
And then there's a variety of different music nowadays, so you can go with what you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a playlist for every vibe you got. You know what I'm saying?
Right about that. Yeah.
It is.
Every time of day. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Get your money. Figure out, I'm going to have 10 of these playlists. I mean, all 20,000 people winning and we going to boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we thinking. I mean, music, people getting rich off music. It's like the 90s again. You know what I'm saying?
Especially with rap being the #1 genre right now.
Yeah,
like, it's never been at the forefront like it is now. You know, rap is the most popular. You hear rap everywhere. Commercials, TV, you know, the most random. I think I was watching a basketball game, the Rockets game yesterday, and I heard Ray Sherman. I'm like, dang, it's just,
or
you
just
know.
certain restaurants you go into, you be like, wait, what?
Yo, I'm
Bad and bougie, right?
I'm from Antioch, right? I got flown to Paris. You know what I'm saying? Like, to do a record. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Antioch.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Lake Providence Missionary Baptist Church. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Let them know.
Antioch High School, you feel me? Like, Hickory Hollow Mall finish line back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, you know, that's anything is possible. Like,
Exactly.
it's beautiful.
Exactly. I also wanted to ask you, where do you get the name DeeGoodz from? Where did that come from?
DeeGoodz, man. I've been DeeGoodz forever, you know. Donald Good. I used to hoop. Had the handles.
So you just kind of applied it to everything.
I came down here with the pets, you know what I mean? I'm on live air right now. And, you know, don't make me have to drop some names. Nah, I'm playing. I was alright, you know, I wasn't all that. But, you know what I'm saying?
We might have to, okay, we're going.
That was cool, you know what I'm saying? It was cool.
See
Some
how
people
you just
vouch
flex
for me.
like that?
You know what I'm saying?
Whenever you talk hoop game, you know, folks' ears, they kind of, what was that?
Nah, cause somebody be done called me out, you know what I mean? But I was alright, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, DeeGoodz. Like, DeeGoodz, like, you got DeeGoodz, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope. So let them know where they can follow you at, info, anything coming up soon. Let them know what's next, all that.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all get that Good Money 2 album on right now. iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music,
Everything.
Apple Music, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Also, new project coming soon. You can find everything at my website, www.allgoodz, that's ALLGOODZ.co. Hit me on Twitter at DEE_GOODZ, and I'm always on the gram lurking at DGOODZ. Holla at me, man. Everything all good. Yeah.
Appreciate you coming through the show. You're always welcome. Appreciate you bringing the Ciroc through, man. He definitely brought the vibes through. You know what I'm saying?
Even though I don't mess with Ciroc, but I appreciate it.
You're going to do it today. Today, you got to take a shot.
I
you know what I'm
gotta take
saying?
a shot. I got to. It's only
Go ahead, we're
right.
gonna pass it to you right here. Here
Okay.
you go. Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all rock that merch. You know what I mean? We good. You know what I'm saying? It's all love.
I gotta get a small next time though.
I got you.
me.
Yeah, he definitely hooked me up with a fresh hoodie. The gram gonna see it soon for sure, man. Make sure y'all get that single 2, Down South Hustler.
Down South Hustling. Yeah.
Available everywhere now. Appreciate you, DeeGoodz, coming through. 101 The Beat.
I'm just